How do police errors in Miranda warnings suppress evidence? Imagine a situation where law enforcement officers arrest a suspect and begin questioning them without properly informing them of their rights. This scenario highlights a common issue that can significantly impact the outcome of criminal cases. When police officers fail to deliver correct Miranda warnings or neglect to follow proper procedures, it can lead to the suppression of evidence obtained during the interrogation. Miranda warnings are designed to inform individuals of their rights before custodial interrogation. These rights include the right to remain silent, the right to have an attorney present during questioning, and the warning that anything said can be used against them in a court of law. If officers do not provide these warnings correctly or omit essential information, the suspect's Fifth Amendment rights against self-incrimination may be considered violated. In legal proceedings, if a defendant claims their rights were not properly explained, the court may determine that any statements or confessions obtained during the interrogation are inadmissible. This process is known as suppression of evidence. The primary reason for suppression is to uphold constitutional protections and prevent law enforcement from using coercive or improper tactics to obtain statements. For example, if police fail to inform a suspect of their right to remain silent or do not clarify that they have the right to an attorney, any statements made might be deemed involuntary or unreliable. Courts often scrutinize whether the Miranda warnings were correctly given and whether the suspect understood their rights. If the court finds that the warnings were inadequate or improperly administered, it can exclude the evidence derived from that interrogation. Furthermore, errors in delivering Miranda warnings can also affect the legality of subsequent evidence collection. If police conduct searches or gather evidence after an improper interrogation, such evidence may also be suppressed if it is considered tainted by the initial constitutional violation. In summary, police errors in Miranda warnings can lead to the suppression of evidence because courts prioritize protecting individuals' constitutional rights. When law enforcement fails to properly inform suspects of their rights, any evidence obtained through such interrogation risks being excluded from trial, which can significantly influence the case's outcome.